Okay, so I'll give you a brief introduction again. We are a sister concern company of Day Consulting Services. We work with Microsoft partners and we aim to be a one-stop solution for them for D365 ecosystem. We work with these Microsoft product that includes D365 Business Central, Finance, Supply Chain Management, Commerce, Human Resource, and all these CRM solutions, that is sales, marketing, field service, and customer service. For these Microsoft products, we provide ERP end-to-end implementations. We do rapid implementation for D365 Business Central. We provide solution maintenance and backend support and dedicated resources. We also do add-on development services, which includes doing research and development, providing support for add-on development and custom add-on development as well. We provide upgrade and system re-engineering services that also includes from older version to the newer version, migrating from different ERP solutions or CRM solutions to the Microsoft D365 solutions. Other services include integration services, providing licensing and end user training, doing developments of reports and dashboards through BI capabilities. I would like to thank you, and I would also like to introduce Divya and ask her to take it over and start with the webinar.
Yes, thanks, Ishita. I'll just share my screen. Let me know once it's visible.
Yes.
Okay, so welcome to our webinar on strategies for quality control and data-driven analysis. Today, we'll be discussing how this add-on can help companies achieve quality control in their digital transformation journey. So, my name is Divya Patel, and I'm a consultant at Dynamic Stars. I'll be your presenter for today's session. So, starting with, let's discuss the agenda. So the agenda is would be for the webinar that first of all we'll discuss about how quality control challenges that are faced by companies, then the overview on the quality control add-on, and later on we'll be discussing some key features and benefits of the add-on, and then I'll take you to the Business Central screen wherein I'll be giving you a demonstration, and followed by we'll be having a Q&A session wherein you can ask your doubts or questions. So right now in between, if you're having anything, then let's just park it for that conclusion round. So starting with the first agenda, that's what challenges are faced by companies. So there are small and mid-sized businesses which often face challenges in implementing quality control measures due to limited resources and expertise, which usually leads to issues such as data inconsistencies, errors, and some compliance violations maybe, or and which overall impacts the quality of the products or the services that they offer. So let's talk about some of the business scenarios where quality control is very useful. So there are a variety of scenarios which includes manufacturing, healthcare, customer service, and so on, where data or products need to meet specific quality standards. Some examples are into food and beverages industries, pharmaceutical industry, wherein we have to ensure that the drugs are safe. Then there is aerospace and defense industry, where we can ensure that product meets specific military requirements. Then in automotive industry, we can check and prevent the defects, ensure the safety and reliability of vehicles. Also there's electronics industry, etc. So yes, these are the industries wherein quality control becomes useful. So to meet these demands, we have an this add-on named quality control, and this is how you can perform uh, quality control at different stages. So I've demonstrated it in a flowchart way wherein you are able to see the inward in process and outward quality control. So at the time of inward QC, it is the process of inspecting the raw material or the component material from the suppliers upon arrival at the time of GRN. So if it is pass, it you can take it in your inventory into the store, and if it's fail, you can directly return it back to your vendor. In the in-process quality check, it refers to the quality control during the assembly or the manufacturing process. And also subcontracting can also be included if you're outsourcing some of your components. And if that is passed, then you can take it to your finished goods section. And if it is failed, you can either rework on it or scrap it up. And in the outward quality check, it is the inspection of products before shipping to ensure that your product is defect free. So if it is passed, you can directly ship it to your customers or your warehouses. And if it's fail, you can either scrap it or rework on it again. So, yes, with this, we can see what are the key features that the add-on offers us. So, businesses can create and customize their quality control rules. Then you can have automated data validation, data cleansing, consistent quality, reduced costs, and even reporting features, wherein we also have Power BI reports available. So I'll be now showcasing you all those in the Business Central screen itself so that you can have a look and feel vibe. So let me just take you to Business Central. So I'll just sign in and get the dashboard screen visible. All right. So this is the dashboard, which is specifically developed and curated for the quality operators, like executives or the managers who need to perform these tests day to day. So as per their key performance indicators, we have kept the tiles, like here you can see the purchase, sales, and production orders that so as in when the transactions are performed automatically, quality control tests or the orders are created over here based on your sampling size. And you can see these over here. So once they are in a created stage, it appears in the top tiles. And later on, whenever you start inspecting your tests, it comes into the in process stage. And once you either accept or release and then or even reject your lot, then you can see them in your pass and failed inventory. So yes, these are some queues, and also you can see the red queue which shows you the delayed quality orders. So yes, this is how you can have your day-to-day tasks over here. Then let me just show you, first of all, there are some masters. So there's the feature which I was just talking about. So say for example, there are you want to set up some quality control rules to ensure that your data meets specific quality criterias. So here you can set up those criterias. I'll just open one of the criteria and show you. Yes, so the parameter options that we have provided over here are minimum level, maximum, some percentage of approximation, target. There might be some specific values greater than, equal to, or less than, or even a range wherein you provide a upper limit and lower limit. So these type of measurements can either be measured through some device or they might be visual measurements as well. So all that you can control through these masters, and then you can develop specific plans for specific items. So say for example, you want to set up a quality order test plan for a specific item that's named RM001. So here you can just select the item, select your sampling method, whatever you want to be. Then maybe you want it for specific vendors, like you want different test samples or different testing criteria for different vendors, then that also can be managed. And yes, when you want to specify whether it will be an inward or in process or outward quality checks, you can manage it to your source with your source type, that's purchase, sales, output. And the fourth one we have is stability. So at any point of time, at a frequency based criteria, if you want to test the quality of a material that's in your factory from a longer time or any of the scenario, then you can create stability test plans as well. And talking about in progress quality checks, you can define the routings over here. And according to the routings, you can also define different operation wise quality checks. So if your manufacturing process includes 4 to 5 steps or operations, and each and every operation you want to perform the quality test with different criterias mentioned, then that is also possible with this. So here you are able to see that these are the different criterias, and you have specified the target values, the limits if there, it is into some range. You can also specify if you want any steps of procedure, like specific SOPs there, then that could be mentioned, or specific test devices or resources which will be performing the quality tests. And if even there is some quality recipe, like you might be utilizing some of the consumable items to check your quality. So for example, if it's a chemical industry and I am just testing a chemical and I'm using a litmus paper for that, so my litmus paper comes in a consumable item, so I'll be attaching the recipe for testing that over here. So as in when this quality tests are performed, also I can post the consumption of those consumable items that I have used while performing the tests. So small things have also been considered over here. And yes, so on the dashboard, you can directly go in and through one of the tile and view your quality orders. Or also we have a one-stop solution where with a summary page wherein directly you can filter out your quality orders whenever you want to perform bulk testing or anything. So you can just specify the type of the documents. Say, for example, I'm taking a warehouse receipt, and I can also decide if I want to see all the items or only the pending documents which are left for the quality check. So I'll just say pending documents, and I can take a sample document number. So there are 2 items in this. I can also check it for 1 item. So if I'm not selecting any of this and I'm doing trace quality order, then all of the related quality orders will be I'll fetched over here. And say for example, if I want to go for some specific one, so let me just select the sample ID as well. And then I'll say trace quality orders, which will search the whole system and give me this. So here it is showing that there is a quality order which is at a created status, and I need to perform the test. So I'll just open the quality order from here. This was made while the purchase receipt was done. The GRN was taken. So I'll be getting the document details over here, like the posted purchase receipt number, the item details, what was the lot number, the sampling method, and everything. So whatever I have attached it over there, I'll be getting it over here. And these are the lines of the parameters which I'll have to check as a quality person or an executive. So you can see that in the determined value section, I can write down my determined values. So in order to write the determined values, I need to make it in process whenever I start my quality test. So as soon as I make it in process, my status from created changes to in process, and now I can write down my determined values. So here you can take a look that there are parameters over here. Okay, I'll just make it bigger. So there are parameters. So this says that if it is a minimum type, then your lower limit is 17. So anything I write down in between like below 17, then the system won't accept it, and the result status which you are able to see over here will not get updated. So I'll have to enter it above 17. Let me enter 20 for now. So you can see that my result status has automatically updated to pass. So this is another feature that the add-on says that it automates the data validation process, and it ensures that your data is checked and validated before it is saved. So you don't have to like decide it manually. It will consider these values and give you the output. So yes, let me just write down all the determined values for you to see. It is some of the examples. 17. Okay, so like this, you can write down all of your determined values, and then once each and every parameter is completed, you can go to confirm the result. So now you have seen that a lot of result status is fail. So the system, whenever you are pressing the confirm result, it will ask you that giving you a warning basically that some of the results are fail, and do you want to update the result or not. So I can say yes, and still I'm getting an option if whether I want to pass the whole lot or fail it. So if I press pass, then the whole lot will move from the quarantine zone to the location wherein it will be available for the next transaction processes. And if I'm pressing fail, then it will the whole inventory will reclassify into the different location, that is the rejection location, automatically based on setups. So you can, I'll just click on fail as of now and show you. So my result has changed to fail, as you can see. So I can directly go to reject right now. And once it is fail, I cannot release the lot. Okay, so these are some of the validations that have been provided, right? And also, if you want to re-inspect the particular order, then that is also possible. Say, for example, by mistake, your quality person has failed the whole lot, but you want to re-inspect it. So you can just click on re-inspection order to re-inspect all these samples again. And new, but you can also enter new determined values for the same. And if you want to attach some of the non-confirmatory report, then you can also go by revalidating your result, wherein a non-conformance report will be created. And once you are following the whole 8D analysis and completing or approving your non-conformance through various department stages, then you can accept the lot again. And this works by revalidating. So once, let me just show you rejection. So this will directly move to your inventory will move to your reclass rejection store automatically. And when rejection is made, another feature available is that you can directly create the return orders, purchase return orders from the screen itself. So I can also create, and the system will show me what is my order number, purchase return order number. So yes, this is how quality orders are performed, and these are some of the extra features. So yes, you can see the return order with this 1199 is created, and then your person sitting at the procurement department can view this order and perform the return process. So this is how quality orders are tested. And let me just show you some of the reports. So first of all, let me show you the certificate of analysis as it's the main requirement. So yes, this is a certificate of analysis and it's just a sample, so the test result is 0 for now. But yeah, whatever you enter into the determined values, it will be fetched over here and you can see them on this COA with all the other details. Also, the company information can also be fetched over here, like the logo and everything according to your demand. And talking about the cleansing feature, so let me just show you one of the report wherein you can see the parameters compared. So let me just open one of them. So I've taken a sample report, and from this, it shows that all your data is here with a pass and fail identification, and this helps you to identify and correct the errors and your inconsistencies in the data. And yes, so this is one type of report for all the samples parameters are compared. Also, we have one graphical report. Let me also open that. So for the same document, I'll open for your reference. Review. So, by implementing this quality control measures, businesses can ensure that their products or services meet consistent quality standards, and which can lead to increased customer satisfaction and loyalty. Yes, so yeah, this was the one I was talking about, the graphical report. So you can see that your like consistent data, like for different samples, these are the determined values showing you in the yellow line with the quantities written on top, parameter wise. So for different parameter, there is a different report, and you can see the changes like with the upper limit and lower limit specified. So this becomes easy for you to identify or analyze. Okay, so this was one kind of report. Also, we have MIS reports. Say, for example, I want to see the quality order status or the backlog. And let me just give a huge duration so that a lot of reports can be seen. I'll filter it to a location. All right, so here you're able to see the, I'll just enlarge it. So these are all the backlogs present for the different month wise. And you can see what was the created and finished quantity, what is the status right now, and on the right side you see the backlogs. So whatever quality orders which are not started yet or still are in progress. And there's also a quick view. So say for example, in this month of February, I want to see that, or say for example, this September, there's just one order that's pending and I want to see which is that order. So I can directly click on it and it will direct me to this original quality order in the Business Central, and I can directly open the quality order from here in a filtered view and perform the test. So this is a great feature that's directly available from the report. And also there are different reports as well. So there's a shortage list. If there are any shortage of the consumable items that I talked about related to recipe master, then there's quality lead time calculation, the cost analysis, defect and fail parameter. If any NCs are created, what is the reinspection ratio, and what is the quality order summary department wise in case you want to know. So yes, these are the reports. I'll just show you these reports in the Power BI. So yes, on your dashboard, there's this Power BI section wherein you can directly see all the reports in real time. So this is a good feature as well. So this shows your item quality summary, and let's just go to one more enlarged view for you to see better. So yes, this is a quality order summary department wise. This shows the quality order pass and fail ratio. And with this, you can like identify what or what and compare it period wise. Like there are filters available if you want to see for a specific vendor, specific item or anything. So in a cumulative view, you can just filter out any data you want to. Say, for example, I just want to see the inward process quality controls. So yes, the graph changes and I can see. Then there's quality order status and backlog. What is the backlog and what is the finished quality order summary? So both can be seen in a different view. What quality orders were re-inspected? So this is that summary. Say, for example, I want it for a different location. I can select it for a different location as well. Okay. Then the most important why we perform the quality tests is that we want to reduce our costs. So by identifying the defects and issues at an early stage, so businesses can reduce their costs associated with their products or the service network or even the customer returns. So yes, this shows the cost analysis, total cost, the quality control cost, maybe with the if some of the resources are utilized, so you want to add up that cost as well. So that can also be shown, like total hours that are utilized and as per the hours, what was the resource cost and also the raw material cost. So you can see all those costs over here. And yes, talking about defects, there's a different report that shows the defect and fail parameters. So you can easily identify on a cumulative data which are the common defects that are visible through this whole quality control. So yes, with this analysis, you can see that this is a type of defect, instrument error, which occurs at a on a higher frequency. So it gives you a count wherein you can focus on this defect more and then control it. So yes, this is how all the reporting features uh, provide you insights into the data quality and for you to get better analysis. So yes, this ends my demonstration session of the quality control add-on. And if you have any questions, you can feel free to ask them now. So is there anyone?
So we are now at the question answer forum. If anybody has any questions, please do let us know. And you can also drop if you have any questions in the chat box, wherein Divya could also answer them later on.